Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will learn about the MCQs of force and motion. So dear friends, let's start. The MCQ number 1 is the velocity of a particle at an instant is 10 meters per second, and after 5 seconds the velocity of the particle is 20 meter per second. The velocity 3 seconds before in meter per second is A 8, B 4, C 6, D 7. इसमें कह रहा है कि जो वेलोसिटी है पार्टिकल की एट एन इंस्टेंट वो 10 मीटर पर सेकंड है और आफ्टर 5 सेकंड्स उसकी जो वेलोसिटी हो रही है वो 20 मीटर पर सेकंड. सो इसमें पूछ रहा है कि द वेलोसिटी 3 सेकंड्स बिफोर इन मीटर पर सेकंड मीन्स 3 सेकंड्स बिफोर इसकी वेलोसिटी क्या होगी वो हमें कैलकुलेट करनी है. सो मीन्स इनिशियल वेलोसिटी वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट इनिशियल वेलोसिटी. सो एज वी नो दैट Vf is equal to Vi plus At. So we have not obtained the acceleration. So first of all we will calculate the acceleration. As acceleration is equal to Vf minus Vi upon t. So here Vf is 20 meter per second and Vi is 10 meter per second and time is 5 seconds. So by putting the values 20 minus 10 divided by 5. So 20 minus 10 means 10 upon 5. So acceleration हमें obtained हुई 2 meter per second square. Now we have to calculate the velocity 3 seconds before means initial velocity. So initial velocity के हिसाब से जो हमें final velocity obtained है that is 10 meter per second. So by putting the values the final velocity is means we will use the formula to calculate the initial velocity as Vf is equal to Vi plus At. So Vf is 10 meter per second and we have to calculate initial velocity and we have obtained acceleration as 2 into time is 3 seconds. Time is 3 seconds. So 3 into 2 it will be 6. So 10 is equal to Vi plus 6. So Vi is equal to 10 minus 6 which is equal to 4 meter per second. So the correct option is B 4. The MCQ number 2 is a motorist travels A to B at a speed at 40 km per hour and returns at a speed of 60 km per hour. His average speed will be A 40 km per hour, B 48 km per hour, C 50 km per hour, D 60 km per hour. So in this condition we will calculate the average velocity of a body by using the formula as the average velocity is equal to 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2. So here V1 is 40 km per hour and V2 is 60 km per hour. So by putting the values V1 is 40 into V2 is 60 divided by V1 means 40 plus 60. So the average velocity will be 2 into 40 80 into 60 it will be 4800 and 40 plus 60 will be 100. So 4800 divided by 100 will be equal to 48 kilometer per hour. So the correct option is B 48 kilometer per hour. The third one MCQ is a train of 150 meter length. A train of 150 meter length is going towards north direction at speed of 10 meter per second. A parrot flies at a speed of 5 meter per second towards south direction parallel to the railway track. The time taken by the parrot to cross the train is equal to A 12 seconds, B 8 seconds, C 15 seconds, D 10 seconds. We have to calculate the time. So by using the distance formula is S is equal to V into T. So T is equal to S upon V. So we have obtained the distance as 150 meter, but we have to calculate its velocity. So a train is going towards north at a speed of 10 meter per second. So by using the direction indicator, this is north, south, east and west. Means train is going towards north with 10 meter per second, and a parrot flies at a speed of 5 meter per second towards south. So the train and parrot are moving in opposite direction. So in this condition, we will calculate relative velocity by using the formula as V is equal to V1 plus V2. When two bodies are moving in opposite directions, then we will calculate the relative velocity by adding their velocities. So V1 is 10 meter per second and V2 is 5 meter per second. So 10 plus 5. So V will be obtained as 15 meter per second. Now we will calculate the time. So T is equal to S upon V. S is means distance is 150 meters divided by velocity is 15. So the table of 15 on 15 is 1 times, and on 150 is 10 times. So time is 10 seconds. So the correct option is D, 10 seconds. The initial velocity of a body moving along a straight line is 7 meter per second. It has a uniform acceleration of 4 meter per second square. The distance covered by the body in the 5th second of its motion is A 25 meters, B 35 meters, C 50 meter, D 85 meter. So to calculate the distance in nth second, we will use the formula is the distance in nth second is equal to Vi plus A upon 2 into 2n minus 1. So here the initial velocity is 7 meter per second, means we will have to calculate the distance in 5th second. So the distance in 5th second is equal to the initial velocity is 7 meter per second plus acceleration is 4 meter per second square, means 4 divided by 2 into 2 into n is 5. We will put the 5 in place of n minus 1. So distance in 5th seconds will be equal to 7. इसको सिंप्लीफाई करेंगे तो 2 plus 2 into 2 5 दी 10 में से -1 करवाएंगे सब्ट्रैक्ट, तो 9 हमें ऑब्टेन होगा. सो 2 into 9 18 means 7 plus 18. So the distance covered in 5th second will be 25 meter. So the correct option is A, 25 meter. The MCQ number 5 is a ball is thrown upwards with a velocity of 100 meter per second. It will reach the ground after A 10 seconds, B 20 seconds, C 5 seconds, D 40 seconds. To calculate the time, we will use the formula as T is equal to Vf minus Vi upon minus G. We will take G negative because the ball is moving, means thrown in upward direction. That's why we will take G as negative. So here the final velocity is 0, means when ball attains maximum height then it will come to rest. So the final velocity is 0 and initial velocity is 100 meter per second divided by, and g is minus 10. So t will be equal to minus 100 divided by minus 10. So minus will be get cancelled with minus, and the table of 10 on 10 is 1 times and on 100 is 10 times. So t is obtained as 10 seconds. Here we have to calculate the total time of flight. So the total time of flight means this is t1. The total time of flight is equal to t1 plus t2. So here t1 is 10 seconds. जब बॉल को थ्रो करेंगे तो attain the maximum height and takes the time 10 seconds, and it will take the same time when it reaches the ground. So here t1 is equal to t2, which is equal to 10 seconds. So the total time of flight will be equal to 10 plus 10. So it will be 20 seconds. So the correct option is B, 20 seconds. The MCQ number 6 is, if the speed of electron is 5 into 10 raised to power 5 meter per second, how long does it take one electron to traverse 1 meter? A, 1 into 10 raised to power 5 second, B, 2 into 10 raised to power minus 6 second, C, 2 into 10 raised to power 5 second, D, 1 into 10 raised to power 5 second. So we have to calculate the time. So to calculate the time, we will use the distance formula as S is equal to V into T. So T will be equal to S upon V. So here S is 1 meter and V is 5 into 10 raised to power 5. So T will be equal to 1 divided by 5 into 10 raised to power 5. So 1 divided by 5, it will be equal to 0.2 into 10 raised to power, ये जो जब पावर न्यूमरेटर में जाएगा तो माइनस का हो जाएगा, that will be minus 5 सेकेंड. सो जब हम इस डेसिमल को यहाँ शिफ्ट करेंगे तो यहाँ पर हम -1 इंक्रीज करेंगे पावर. सो t विल बी इक्वल टू 2 into 10 raised to power -6 सेकेंड. So the correct option is B, 2 into 10 raised to power -6 second. The MCQ number 7 is, a body of mass 2 kg moving on a horizontal surface with an initial velocity of 4 meter per second comes to rest after 2 seconds. If one wants to keep this body moving on the same surface with a velocity of 4 meter per second, the force required is A, 0, B, 2 Newton, C, 4 Newton, D, 8 Newton. To calculate force in this condition, we will use the formula as F is equal to mv upon T. So here mass is 2 kg and velocity is 4 and time is 2 seconds. So 2 will be get cancelled with 2. So the force is obtained as 4 Newton. So the correct option is C, 4 Newton. The MCQ number 8 is, when two bodies move towards each other with constant speeds, the distance between them decreases at the rate of 6 meter per second. If they move in the same direction with the same speeds, the distance between them increases at the rate of 4 meter per second. Then their speeds are A, 5 meter per second and 1 meter per second, B 3 meter per second and 3 meter per second, C 4 meter per second and 3 meter per second, D none of these. So when the objects are moving towards each other, means then their distances are decreased. So in this condition the relative velocity will be equal to means v1 plus v2 is equal to, which is 6 meter per second. So this is equation number 1. And if they move in the same direction with the same speeds, the distance between them increases. So in this condition their relative velocity will be equal to v1 minus v2 is equal to 4. So this is equation number 2. So for v1 and v2 we will add the equations. Add equation number 1 and 2. Here equation number 1 is v1 plus v2 is equal to 6, and the equation number second is v1 minus v2 is equal to 4. So v1 plus v1, so it will be 2v1, और ये v2 प्लस एंड ये जो v2 है वो माइनस का है, तो ये दोनों आपस में कैंसिल हो जाएंगे, विल बी इक्वल टू 6 प्लस 4 10. So v1 will be equal to 10 upon 2 means 5. So v1 is obtained as 5 meter per second. Now for v2, by putting the value of v1 in any given equation, take us suppose we are putting the value of v1 in equation number 1, which is v1 plus v2 is equal to 6. So by putting the value of v1 as 5 plus v2 is equal to 6, so v2 is equal to 6 minus 5, which is equal to 1 meter per second. So the answer of v2 is obtained as 1 meter per second. So v1 is 5 meter per second and v2 is 1 meter per second. So the correct option is A, 5 meter per second and 1 meter per second. The MCQ number 9 is, a force of 12 Newton gives an acceleration of 4 meter per second square to an object. The force required to give it an acceleration of 10 meter per second is A 15 Newton, B 20 Newton, C 25 Newton, D 30 Newton. So the F1 is obtained as 12 Newton and is obtained as 4 meter per second square. So we have to calculate the force, which is means F2 is F1 is equal to A1. So F1 is 12 and A1 is 4 meter per second square. So the mass is obtained as 12 upon 4. So the mass is obtained as 3 kg. Now we will calculate F2. F2 is equal to m into A2. So here A2 is obtained as 10 meter per second square and mass is 3 kg. So F2 will be equal to 3 into 10. So F2 will be obtained as 30 Newton. So the correct option is D, 30 Newton. The MCQ number 10 is, a train is moving with a velocity of 25 meter per second and a car is moving behind it by a velocity of 8 meter per second in same direction. The relative velocity of train with respect to car is, A is 17 meter per second, B 33 meter per second, C 17.5 meter per second, D none of these. As car and train are moving in same directions, so to calculate relative velocity in this condition we will use the formula as V is equal to V1 minus V2. So V1 is 25 and V2 is 8 meter per second. So their relative velocity will be equal to 17 meter per second. So the correct option is A, 17 meter per second.